Assignment B number 1 says, determine the horizontal and vertical component of the force 400 newtons in the following diagram. So we have 400 newtons going in this direction, and it make it 30 degrees to the horizontal. So this dotted line can be called the horizontal. Okay, so what we can basically do is to complete the three, sometimes we call it the free body diagram, okay, or to separate the force, or to separate this 400 newtons in its horizontal and vertical component. Okay, and what that will do now, it will be able allow us to identify the side opposite to the 30 degrees and the side adjacent to the 30 degrees, okay, and to apply sine, cosine, and tangent. So therefore now, the side adjacent to 30 degrees is this horizontal side right there, okay, bear this in mind. So this is the side adjacent to the 30 degrees. And once you hear the word adjacent to 30 degrees, then automatically cosine comes into mind. Okay, and please practice saying adjacent to. Start refraining from just saying the adjacent. Okay, and the side opposite to. Okay, please refrain from saying the opposite. Okay, so the side adjacent to 30 degrees, here it is. It's a horizontal in that case, because it's not all the time the side adjacent to the angle is horizontal, not all the time. Okay, and it's not all the time the side opposite to is a vertical. Okay, it depends on where the acute angle is, because if the acute angle was up there, for example, up there now is 60 degrees. Okay, you could even use 60 degrees to do that calculation that we are talking about. Okay, so this angle up there, all right, I'm going to label it now just to give you some additional information which can be very useful in the future for more complicated questions. The same calculations we are going to do with 30 degrees, we can do it with 60 degrees. Because if this angle is 30 degrees, and this is a right angle triangle, meaning there is a 90 degrees right here, which can be denoted by a small rectangle, yes, then this angle up there is supposed to be 60 degrees, so that the total angles add up to 180 degrees. Okay, so I repeat, the same calculations that we are going to do with the 30 degrees here, we can also do it with 60 degrees. Okay, so this is the horizontal component, okay, right here. Okay, just borrow this text box right there. I might have to just draw another one, brand new one. Yes. Right, so this horizontal component right there is equal to this horizontal component and as I am doing this, I would encourage you all to be applying it one time to the assignment question. Okay, all know so this horizontal component is equal to, okay, this horizontal component is equal to, so you can see I'm deliberately going a little slow just to allow you to participate, is equal to the 400 times cosine of, okay, and it's also equal to (400) sine. And you get the same answer. Okay. And also this vertical component is equal to 400 cos and 400 sine also. Okay. So can anybody share with us the horizontal component is equal to 400 times cosine of which angle? Anybody? For the horizontal component, I'm supposed to write 400 times cosine of which angle comes inside there. Remember, cosine deals with the angle adjacent, the side adjacent to the angle. 400 is already the hypotenuse, okay, because the 90 degrees always points to the hypotenuse. So the 400 is the hypotenuse. So what we're missing is the side adjacent to 30 degrees. Okay, so which is the horizontal here. So which angle must come here? 30 degrees. Okay, so to get this horizontal component, it is the hypotenuse times the adjacent to the 30 degrees, or is 400 times adjacent, the side adjacent because cosine of 30 degrees is the same as sine of 60 degrees. Okay, and so to get the same answer. So let's put this in our calculator. 400 times cosine of 30 degrees, 346.41, and 400 times sine of 60 degrees is the same 346.41. Okay. So we can get our answer using both sine and cosine. And likewise, the vertical component, we're talking about the hypotenuse and the side opposite to 30 degrees. Okay. So it's 400 sine of 30 degrees. Okay. But sine of 30 degrees is equal to the same as cosine of 60 degrees. All right. So 400 times one, that vertical component. So it's sine of this side opposite to 30 degrees. 400 times sine of 30 degrees. That gives us 200 because sine 30 is 0.5. Okay. And cos 60 is 0.5 also. Sine 30 is the same as cos 60. Okay. So therefore now the vertical component is 200 newtons and the horizontal component is 346.41 newtons.